Hi guys, my name is Scott and today I am here to bring you some netball passing skills and drills that you guys can do whether you're at home, whether you're in school with a partner, whether you're doing it with PE in school, in the garden if it's a nice day, perhaps even inside if you've got a suitable space. Now for today's drills, we've got any type of ball. It might be a soft ball if you're inside, might be a hard ball if you're outside. If it can bounce, that's okay, that's fantastic. If not, if it doesn't bounce too much, don't worry, there are still bits of this drill that you, or lots of it that you can do, which is absolutely fine. Space-wise, I've got a couple of cones set out like a smallish area, 2 meters by sort of 3-4 meters. If you've got a bigger space, fantastic. If you've got a small space, that's also absolutely fine. Okay, we're going to do a little warm up, just to warm up with the ball. Okay, we're going to be moving all the time. Lots of running on the spot, moving the ball in different ways. Okay, are we ready? Find yourself a space, get your ball ready, off we go. Just going to be jogging on the spot with our ball in our hands. Jogging on the spot. Are we ready? Now we're going to bring the ball into our chest. Jogging on the spot. We're going to be moving all the time, guys. Our legs are always moving. Okay, you ready? Ball's going to go up in the air. Keep your arms nice and straight. Above your head. We're going to hold the ball for a few seconds. You might start to feel it in your arms. And a couple more seconds. And we're going to hold the ball with one hand, guys, out to the side and continue to jog. So we have to try and balance that ball on our hand while moving. Trickier this one. Don't worry if the ball falls on the floor. We're going to swap hands in a couple of minutes. Ready, and swap hands. Get yourself ready. Off we go. Try and focus on that ball if you need to. Always moving those feet. Okay, next one, we're going to put the ball through our legs and wrap it around. So we're going to go under in like an S shape. Okay, so we're going to go under our leg, under our other leg, under our leg, under our other leg. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Under, under. Bend your knees so you can get nice and low. So you're dragging and scooping the ball underneath. Maybe take a little step forward if you need to. You'll start to feel it in your leg muscles. Good stuff, guys, keep it up. Another few seconds. And hold it there. This time, guys, a few more before we finish our warm up. Jogging on the spot, we're going to try and bounce and catch. So try and bounce the ball just in front of you. Catch it with 2 hands. Are we ready? Don't worry if you drop the ball on the floor. Just go and grab it. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just bouncing and catching. Bounce and catch. Always on the move. Moving our legs as much as we can. Getting used to catching the ball. Bounce and catch. A few more seconds. Stop there. Last one, guys. Trickier one, possibly the hardest one we've done so far. We're going to have a go, throw the ball not too high in the air. We're going to try and clap before we catch it, okay? So again, sometimes we might drop it, that's okay. Don't worry. Try and catch the ball with 2 hands as much as possible. It's going to make it a lot easier for you. Are we ready? If you'd like to do this one stood still, you can do. If you think you can do it with me jogging on the spot, that's even better. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to try and clap and catch. So I think there's a lot of us, a lot of things to think about here. You've got to throw the ball up high enough that you can get your clap in. Few more seconds. And stop there. Should be able to feel a little bit of a pulse raiser. Okay, so we're warm enough now to go into our first drill. Fantastic stuff, guys. Well done. Okay guys, for our first drill in our netball passing, we're going to work our way through the 3 passing techniques, okay? Now the first one we're going to do is the bounce pass. So in your space that we've set up and we're ready to go, okay, I'm going to practice and show you the technique of the bounce pass using 2 hands, and we're going to have a go with 1 hand as well, alright? So, I've got Kyle here to help me with the passing. So, in a space, on the edge of your space that you've given yourself, alright, you're going to hold the ball with 2 hands. Now, make a W, if you can see, I'll come a little bit closer to the camera. Make a W with your 2 hands, okay, so that you've got a nice tight and secure grip on the ball. This will give you control when you pass it, and hopefully will improve your accuracy and be able to pass the ball to your partner really, really well. So, you're going to hold the ball into your chest. This one's very similar to another one we're going to do in a little bit. Bring it into your chest, elbows out to the side. You're aiming for halfway, or there or thereabouts, between you and your partner, okay? So somewhere in the middle, if you've got maybe a drinks bottle or perhaps something to mark the middle, that might be really helpful, and that might help you to be able to know where the middle is. So for us, we use this cone, just put it to the side, around that sort of area, in line with where the cone is. Alright, but if you haven't got one, don't worry too much. So, W, elbows out to the side, aim for the middle, push forwards, and bounce. The ball, hopefully, will come up to around your partner's chest area. Okay, don't worry if it's a little bit lower. Try not to get it too much higher, but in and around that area, that's the easiest spot for them to catch the ball and then be able to pass it back to you. Alright, we're going to do our pass in 30 seconds, okay? Have a go, then we'll have a little score. Okay, are we ready? Off we go. And pass, W, elbows out, down. Good. Making sure that ball bounces. Excellent. Make the W, elbows, push. Good. Another 10 seconds, guys. Get a few more in. Good. One more goal. And stop there. Good. Excellent stuff, guys. So, have another go at that, maybe pause the video and see if you can score how many passes and how many successful catches your partner makes. Give yourself 1 point each time your partner catches the ball, or you catch the ball, alright? This time, guys, we're going to have a go at 1 hand. Now, slightly harder because we have less control with 1 hand than we do with 2, okay? But you're looking to push the ball with 1 hand, but use your other hand as a bit of a support, okay? So again, this time our hand is going to be behind the ball and our other hand is going to be supported just on the side. What I want you to do is the support hand, this one here, will be on the side and you just let go as you push that, alright? This is a good way in netball when we start to play some games. When we're able to play games if you're older, alright, you'll be able to use this to pass round players, okay? We're going to have a go at that for 30 seconds, okay? It is harder, but have a go. If you want to stop and have another go, a bit more practice, you can. Okay, are we ready? Ready, Carl? Okay, 30 seconds. Hand to the side, 1 hand behind. We're going to push down. Off we go. Good. Making sure that ball bounces all the time. So just let go of the ball with your support hand as you pass the ball. Excellent. Push down. Good. 10 more seconds. Aim for that middle as much as you can. Last one for each of us. Last one, Carl. Fantastic. Okay, now you'll notice that me and Cole were mainly quite tight to our body. You can, if you feel comfortable with one hand, you can go out the side of the hand. Okay? It obviously depends what size ball you have. If you have quite a big ball, that would be harder to do. Alright, again guys, stop the video and have a go at scoring your points with the chest pass, with the bounce pass. So you're able to count how many times you can do it. Make sure it's a successful catch for you or your partner. Fantastic stuff guys, that's the bounce pass, well done. Okay guys, so for our second pass technique, we're going to look at the chest pass. Now the difference between chest pass and bounce pass is minimal. The one key difference is that the ball doesn't bounce, or we're aiming for it not to bounce. Okay? So, again, in your area, spread yourselves out as much as you can. Obviously, you need to be close enough that you can throw the ball to your partner without it bouncing. So if you do need to come a little bit closer, then do so. Okay? So, reiterate where we put our hands. Make the W on the back of the ball. Okay, I'll show you again to the camera. Alright? When we stand, make sure your feet's nice and sturdy and stable so you're able to control your throw properly. Bend your elbows, stick your elbows out. Okay? We're looking to aim for our partner's chest or midriff area. Okay? So we're not aiming for their face. Ideally, we don't want it to go down to their knees as well. We want to make it as easy as we can for our partner to catch the ball. Okay? So, W, elbows bent. You want to have one foot just in front of the other, that's fine, just to give you a little bit more power if you are struggling to get the ball there. I'm going to start flat to start with, but I might change halfway through. Extend your arms and push. Okay? I'll pass it back. Excellent. We're going to do that for 30 seconds, guys. And then we're going to have a go at scoring some points, and you can do that when you pause the video. Are we ready? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. So W, push out, extend your arms, and release. Extend, release. Excellent. Aiming for that chest, guys. Aiming for that chest. Good. Push. Excellent. Good. Keep it going guys, 10 seconds to go. That's one for each of us. And stop there. Good stuff guys. Now obviously catching the chest pass is a little bit harder because you probably have a little bit more power. So when you're catching the ball guys, okay, try and cushion it. If you need to cushion it and bring it into your chest, that's absolutely fine. If you feel that you can get more catches and the ball is safer, that's a good way to keep the ball safe and dropping it. I want you to have a go now. You guys have a go. Pause the video. Have a go at scoring points. So every time you pass the ball, if your partner catches it successfully, you get 1 point. Have a go at that, guys. Really well done. That was the chest pass. Well done, guys. Fantastic stuff. Okay guys, for our third drill, our third passing type, it is the shoulder pass. Now, I personally consider the shoulder pass the hardest to do, okay, because you have slightly less control over the ball. You're using one hand, although we will support with our second hand, but sometimes our accuracy can be a bit off compared to the other two. So this one is one that we may want to practice a few times, alright? Again, a little bit like the bounce pass with one hand, similar sort of hand technique. One hand behind the ball, whichever hand you're going to be throwing the ball with, and one hand to the side. But this time, guys, we're just going to put it above our shoulder. Now, the shoulder pass's aim is to loop over someone. If you imagine you've got somebody in the middle, okay, maybe if you've got a third person, you might loop it over them. But one hand behind, one hand to the side. We're looking to loop the ball over, alright, to our partner. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of times with Carl over the other side. Hand behind, hand to the side, on the shoulder. As you bring your arm forward, I want you to let go of your supporting hand and extend your arm and throw. You're looking to just push the ball in a loop, hopefully to get to your partner. So, push and loop. Okay. Push and loop. Excellent. So you see how the ball doesn't travel quite as fast as the bounce and definitely the chest, however it goes higher, alright? You're trying to still aim for the ball to drop down around their chest, but there's a good chance that you'll aim it, maybe it might go above their head, or it might go more in line maybe with their shoulders. But don't worry guys, because this one is probably the hardest to control. We're going to have a go at that for 30 seconds guys, alright? See how many times we can do it without the ball touching the floor. Alright, that's your goal, that's your challenge. Are we ready? Ready, Cole? Fantastic. Hand behind, hand to the side. 3, 2, 1, go. So you're just looping the ball. It's not a very heavy, it's not a very powerful throw. It's looped in the air. Excellent. Good. Shoulder. Flip it over there. And loop it over. Good stuff, guys. 15 seconds to go. Good. Use that second hand to support. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it there, guys. Good stuff. So you see how the ball floats in the air? That's a perfect sort of ideal distance or power we want the ball to travel. Alright? Fantastic stuff guys. Have another go. Maybe pause the video and see. Give yourself a point every time you catch it or every time the ball doesn't touch the ground. Alright? And maybe if you want to have a couple of goes and practice that one because it is a little bit trickier, you can do. Fantastic stuff guys. Well done. Okay guys, to finish off, we're going to have a little game of Piggy in the middle, okay? So now I've got Ryan with us as well, and we're going to have so this involves 3 people. Now, if you've got 3 people, then fantastic. If you haven't, then we're going to try and practice all 3 of the passes that we've done. So if you've got 3 people, your objective, your task is to try and stand still, pass the ball to the person on the other side of your area, using all 3 of our chest, bounce and shoulder pass. The person in the middle, their job is to try and block or stop the ball from getting to the person on the other side. Alright? We're going to have a go at that for 30 seconds guys. You guys can play for as long as you like, you can play for 5 minutes, but we're going to demonstrate for 30 seconds, just to show you what needs to be done. Are we ready? Are you ready? Ryan, you ready? So try and do all 3 of our passes. Person in the middle try and stop. 3, 2, 1, go. So you want to try bounce pass, over his head, over again. 3, 4, got it. That was good. Let's go over the head. Good. Let's go shoulder pass, over again. To the side, fantastic. Chest pass, and go to the side. Lovely, good stuff. 10 seconds to go, guys. Good, shoulder again. Good. Oh, stop it. That's it. Last couple of seconds. Down to the side. Good, to the side. And hold it there, guys. So you notice that me and Ryan were leaning to the side. Because we're stood still. If we've got somebody in the middle who's like able to get the ball, and we're not maybe got enough power to stop it, you might have to lean to the side to pass the ball around them. Alright? Good stuff guys, have a go at that, maybe have a few goes, swap the person in the middle as well.